of us from Lithuania.
Sadly. But it wouldn't be either way.
Probably not.
Yep.
Where did Chris go?
Oh, he was just grabbing some sweets.
How dare.
Should I download a clownfish? I wonder.
Speaking of which, where are mine?
Gone.
Oh, let me just break it.
You ate them, didn't you?
No, I don't. I don't
Well.
like your things.
They have been eaten.
Liar.
Constant black line go away. No. It's like every broken lane. I don't know what she's saying. What's that? I don't know she's saying.
What is going on?
We're just being stupid.
Just for a little bit. A little bit. Okay, shh. You're not supposed to be that loud. Why are you that loud?
I don't hear anything.
What now?
Very, very faint.
Yep.
What? Now?
Better?
I think that level is acceptable.
No, setting.
Oh, let me do a thing.
A thing.
She does a thing.
She does things. Well, if she's gone, I can go and grab some sweets.
You can do some things.
Oh my god. Gonna do all the things. Gonna push all the buttons. Come here.
Good evening, my friends.
Ooh. Ooh.
What do I sound like?
I don't. Good evening, my friends. You sound like yourself.
Myself?
Self.
What about now?
You sound like...
Fong so, brother, check out.
Okay. That's one answer.
Yes.
Wait, could you repeat that? I did not hear that.
I didn't...
9.
Even I didn't know that. Hey, was that? Yep. All explained.
Uh-huh. Okay. I sound like I'm coughing?
Yes.
Interesting.
Why is there so much of Sonia and so less of me?
I should sound like a robot, but I don't.
No, you don't.
Do you mean there's more of Sonia? What's going on? Yeah, you're about the same.
Now we are.
You're equal.
Sure. Load game.
Bling bling. No.
Wait.
What? Dead nations?
Oh, day 6. Because that's the longest one.
But why is it autosave? Didn't we like manually save? Apparently we didn't. Can you scroll down? Maybe it's down there somewhere?
No.
Okay, YOLO. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks good.
Wait, so
Oh, right here.
still doesn't work?
What doesn't work?
A voice changer.
Oh, you need to switch Discord off and then back on again for it to
Yeah.
take effect. Whoa.
I thought we agreed on not using it,
Done.
If it works, we can.
Forgot about that.
but it doesn't.
Well,
Sound.
You're off.
Damn it.
There.
How do I fix?
I don't know.
How does one fix anything?
Let's try after the stream, or rather.
Okay, fine.
So what are we doing?
Well, we escaped from... Hit him! We escaped from the Dead Nations. We also have the Eggy Ball.
Yes.
Whoa! Oh, because there's a group of them. Okay. Wait. Why are you running away?
They are afraid of you.
No, of the rats.
Makes sense. No. Over here. And then back. Should be okay. To the Shattered Crypt. Did we go to the Shattered Crypt?
I don't remember. If
I
it's a
forgot.
crypt that reveals a bit more of your identity, yeah, we did.
This grave has been
Those
completely
pointer things still look like ice cream cones.
Whoa, where are you going? Over here. Haven't quite met the were-rats yet. I don't know if we can. Trapdoor leading down to the underchamber. Oh, we were already there before. This is the hallway full of traps. Back to the buried village, to the Dead Nations catacombs, to that crypt area. Could have sworn there was a way to meet many as one. Hello, Yellow 2.
Yellow. Hello, Yellow.
This is Yellow 2.0.
Yeah.
It's up to me.
This door is
Yellow
locked.
3, I think.
Face up to me.
The guard looks at you with mingled fear and loathing, but he hastens to open the gates for you. He does meet your eye as you pass by.
Top of the morning, lads.
Top of the morning, ladies.
So now we have that bronze sphere. It was for
Ferret.
Ferret? Yeah.
Ferret.
Should be. Actually, we're gonna rest first.
Yeah, maybe
Yes.
that's a good idea.
Marta. Good old.
So much egg around.
We've angered a few thieves down here as well.
Wait, are we going to play cat and mouse with you?
No. La la la. Can I rest here? And she speaks to herself quite a bit. So many yellows, so little time. I used
By
all-
the way, do you guys hear anything? Because I don't from the game.
I hear the sounds, I hear the music. It seems to be fine.
Maybe restart the FCC thing.
Yeah, let me do that.
Oh, I can learn another ability. Pacify.
Oh, the cameras. No.
It'll fix when she's back. So Pacify does exactly that.
It's fixed.
Everyone but the undead. This can calm people down. But only for a certain amount of time. Suppose that'd be good. We could learn another spell.
Now it's fixed.
Nice.
Maybe Pacify's not a good idea. Maybe another. What do you think? Another magic missile or identify?
Wait, we already have those.
But you can,
Right.
you can do more than one. So like, if I go magic missile, I can do it twice.
Oh.
So one for a hand per hand, or can you just sum them?
You can stack.
Oh, you can stack. Okay. But what's point of stacking identify?
So
Well-
all it would do is when you go to select spell, it will just say ×2.
And you can use it twice, because normally we have to sleep until we can use the identify thing
Yes.
again.
But if I do
Oh, I
two,
see.
but if I do it twice, then I can use it twice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Plus, we have 2 new level 2 spells, Blood Bridge and Ice Knife. That Blood Bridge heals others in return for my own health going down. So it's not really good. And then Ice Knife, which is literally just throwing a knife made of ice.
I'm just gonna call all icicles ice knives from now on.
And then Axe of Torment, which we got that from the crypt. Or our crypt, I should say.
Still missing an E.
Still missing an E, yes. I think that'll do then. So we'll have to sleep again. Boop. You guys are on the big TV now.
What?
What are we?
He said, you guys are on the big TV now.
Bit TV?
That's what it's written.
Yeah, I see the words, but I don't get it.
We have to hack into free programs to get all the sounds. Axe!
Oh. On the big TV. He has a big TV and watches us. Like in the living room, a huge TV.
How nice,
Our
get some
faces.
crisps.
Oh, it's a good job we're doing
Enjoy us.
720. I think it's 720. Or is this 820? I forget now.
Mom, I'm on TV!
Literally.
Congrats.
Barrett!
On someone's TV, I swear!
I can't. There's nothing here to do for Farah's voice. Ah, corpse. Have you brought me what I asked for?
The bronze sphere? Here it is.
Ooh, 15,000. Farah's eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly. Gingerly? Almost reverently. You...
Doesn't have a soul.
Ah, corpse. Such a gamble you were. Paid off handsomely you have. This year has been cruel to me, I see.
I did what you asked for. Now I want some answers.
He doesn't even look at you as you speak. His attention is swallowed by the sphere he holds. Yes, yes. Ask your questions. Very important, your questions.
What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out?
He studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons for what I'm about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears that'll take offense. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh for the burning, it seems.
2?
I guess I'll stay my hand. What does that mean?
That you will not
Kill him.
raise your weapons against him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we can say that. Let's vow to.
There's
You
something-
have my word that I'll say.
There's
What?
something I need to mention. The yellow orb can be used later on in the game. But if you give it to him, just vow to give it to him, then you'll never get it back.
Do we have to lie?
Or we could say, tell me, Farrell.
Like, the orb is used as a sort of bonus option, so to speak.
Do we want the eggy ball back?
Eggy, do you want the eggy back?
I always want myself.
That is great.
Unless I'm suicidal, I want myself to be here. Thank you.
So what would you prefer?
So 1 or 3.
I would like to stay with you guys.
Put on a
Don't
coin.
give me to this weird
For a
dude
coin.
with
I'll throw a coin. Hang on. I'll be right back.
And now his opinion doesn't matter. Because the coin will determine it all.
We don't even have a coin here.
It's like it's a double-edged sword. Because Ferid has got so many people under him. If we lie, and then he finds out that we've lied, then anyone that works under him will be an enemy.
You're supposed to have 3 things, Chris.
So I think 1 would be the best option then.
What am I supposed to be? What? What? Eggy, what did you say? No, 2 is not an option then.
Why?
I said 1.
Yeah, 1. It said 1. Tell me, Farrell, I'm losing patience.
The truth. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue when we first spoke, Corpse. In all terrible honesty, I know a little about you. Yet, hear me out.
Wow, so we've gone through all this trouble just, he says, I don't know that much about you.
Well, but this thing says we should talk to him, so we had not only his word for this.
2.
Yeah, Ferret, this better be worth hearing.
You're a cutter who plays at being dead, I see. Some time ago, you came to me like you are now, but not... Just strolled right into Aylward Court and said you wanted an audience with me. Why did my voice change?
Why did I go back to repeating things you say? An audience with you?
Aye, an audience.
Sounds like you should clear your throat.
I was royalty. He seems amused, but there's an edge in his voice. You knew the right things to say, you did. Oh, yes. You spoke the chant like a governor. Born and true, and I listened.
But you were royalty. At least a man of position once, were you not?
Once. Titles only words. Nothing in the end. Knew that too by history. I think you did.
What did he... I want from you.
Foward gives a mock bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh, Ferret, great collector king, he says. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon, I says. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength?
1.
Yeah, go on.
Ferret wags his crooked finger. And you ask for strange things. You says, Lord Ferret, I ask for courtesy. Our collectors roam throughout the hive. If they should find my body, I want it kept safe. That is all I ask. A simple boon.
Boon?
What's a boon?
I don't know what a boon is. What does the dictionary say?
It's a noob.
A boon.
I knew, but backwards.
It's a noob.
It's like a favor, like
Oh.
a request kind of thing. A boon. Can I get a boon, please?
I see, and that's all you know?
Before you can speak, you suddenly feel a prickling in your skull as Ferret speaks the word boon, and the smell of blood and fear rushes through your nostrils. Ferret is hiding something. Something that happened in the past, involving you, and it scares him. The boon he granted you was no simple matter.
I guess we're offered that option because we have that charisma.
Yeah, so the second one would be too lenient, right? So we have to
Go for 1.
keep investigating, right? So you granted my boon just like that. There's nothing to be gained from it for you. Why did you even agree to do it?
He falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises, and promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, corpse.
You're a merchant, Ferret, not a Samaritan. Samaritan. What?
Samaritan.
There must be... Samaritan, that's how you pronounce it. There must have been another reason.
Okay, this is odd. This universe does not have a Bible. How does he know the notion Samaritan?
Aye. Ferret's face suddenly peels back in fury. his skin flushing red. He's embarrassed, apparently. After you strung up a score of my blood in the hive walls to die, I had enough reasons to give you the plains themselves. Then your butchering self comes to my home, my kip, to demand a boon of me. I agreed.
What?
So what? The former As went to his court and was going on butchering people?
Yep.
Him, it seems like. What? A score of my blood. Oh, of his people.
Mm-hmm.
But why?
So the previous version of ourselves went on a murdering spree.
But why?
That sounds like us because they attacked beforehand. We just defended ourselves. So.
But we actually... Do we really want to make compensation for that? So I would go for 2. Not for 1.
Yeah, seems like he'll ask another huge boon.
What about 3?
Yeah, that sounds like...
A bit rude.
Okay, so... I'm sorry about your people, Pharaoh, for what that's worth.
No matter. Them bodies serve me well enough. The Dusties pay the same for fresh deaders as for old.
Was that the only reason you agreed to my request?
You knew things about me. Things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something beneath Sigil, and you put a name and a picture to it. The bronze sphere, you said. I didn't think you would fetch it for me. Yet did you? Aye, the plains turn in strange ways.
And that's all you know?
All I know? Nay, but that's all I know about you, corpse.
Fine. Next question. What did you take off my body after I died?
I took nothing, corpse. And then I wasn't the one that found your body.
Who did?
His ferret smile widens, pulling the nasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eyes, the sweetest of my family, and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue on her.
Your daughter? Who?
My darling girl, Anna. She found you dead as deader can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go over a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you, could it be not? You'll have to ask her, for it's not her Dad's place to say.
1.
Don't lie to me, Farron. You're a merchant and you have always taken cut from your workers. What did Anna give you from my body?
Ah, yes. My tribute. There's no telling what was from you or not, corpse. Must like there was nothing.
Huh. Should we go... I think if we can go through... 2?
What about 3?
The question is whether it was this thing.
I mean the journal. I don't really know.
What if it is?
The thing is, if we are going for 1,
yeah, that doesn't sound right.
then anyone under his command will turn hostile. Something we've tried to avoid yet.
But only if it doesn't give it to me. Like if this truthful yeah, I don't know. So should we go for 3?
Did he like the dustman? I think he didn't like them.
Nope. And they don't like him.
Yeah, well, 3 sounds like a good option then.
Okay. Fair. My patience is at an end. If you don't hand over what was stolen from me, I will see to the dustman know where to find you.
Farad is silent for a moment. He taps his fingers across against his crutch, slowly.
Well?
Where is the decency of man gone? A courtesy I am doing for you, corpse. Such a courtesy. Farad parting with anything. It'd be the dead book for me if anyone heard. Wait here. Move not a yard. I shall return.
I wonder where he's going. Follow him.
After a long while, Farad returns, his crutch clacking against the flagstones. In his hands he holds a number of items which he passes off to you. You will be silent on this and accept the blessing that even I remembered.
Few hundred of coppers, scrap of paper and a ring? Very well. Now, who was it who found me again? What? We know that.
My darling girl Anna. She found you dead as deader can be. In a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of... I've done this!
Yes. Alright, I'll ask her. Where is she?
Where's Anna? She's hiding in the shadows here. I expect listening to us trade with the chant. I called for her after you went below. I had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. Anna, stop mithering in those shadows and come greet our guest.
She's here?
You remember her?
I think we do, yeah. We've encountered her before, at least I remember a woman with a tail.
The really weird textures.
Who's Anna?
I don't remember who had her.
I never saw her, so...
So it must have been me.
Well, yeah, so...
Let's go.
Wait, so me or you, Sonia?
Always say you. Okay, then go ahead.
Okay. What was her voice, if I may replicate that?
Arrogant, cheeky, don't care.
Oh, what now?
You're like a typical teenager, like, what now?
What now?
Can't be bothered with anything.
There's no more dialogue.
I thought you would read this, but you're Anna. I met you in the hive outside the mortuary, right?
What's this about then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scarred dog, so I'm not. Get one of your other gullies to do it.
Anna, rose in my eye, have I not taught you to respect the dead? Finn's smile warms across Farrad's face and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him.
What are you talking about? He's not a debtor.
Ah, yes. My mistake. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake. For this one only had one foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He woke up, sought me out. Most embarrassing.
I want my money back.
So? He shouldn't be playing Deader on the Hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in a Dusty's arms, he will.
Should we go for confrontation?
So you would like to go for 2?
I don't know. I'm just wondering, well, if she doesn't care, she doesn't look like, she doesn't appear a threat, so you could just try tickling her.
Go 2.
No, with 1.
Okay, so yeah, well then, go for 1.
Maybe you could have checked to see if I was alive before dumping me off there.
Oh, hey, and maybe. How are you supposed to read this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Should have been more careful, and maybe, yeah. Wouldn't have been lying face down, stone still on the alley cobbles like a deader, eh?
Boy. I don't know, guys.
Let's escalate!
Sonya wants to have fun.
By the way, remember Morty's special ability?
Bite tails? Nom nom nom. No.
Taunting. Every time you've had an argument with someone, he turns around and goes, I learned quite a lot from that. Level up.
Okay. So yeah, maybe I should have saw your filthy corpse pirate hide was in it. What's it like? What am I saying? What? To be lying near dead? No, yes. Haha.
I'm not afraid of yeah! You'd better step down, or you'll have these in your dead eyes. You will!
Oh, that even.
Show him where you found his body, Anna. Take him to the haunted alley. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley corpse, you come back and see Ferret. I'll guide you.
Come on, man. And keep your steps quick, Jig. I've little time to waste on the likes of yeah.
Do we have anything to explore here? Otherwise, we should go for 2.
No, let's go. I don't think there's something important here. Let's go. We can come back anytime anyway.
Through there's where we want to be.
Alright.
Wiggle.
Painted door. When you first took to be a door in this archway, is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arc and some subtle texturing effects to give the door the illusion of substance.
Examine?
Yeah, examine it.
Other than the skill of the artist, there is nothing remarkable about the painting. The door has been painted on a rough stone wall. You can feel the stone and mortar behind the painted wooden texture.
Are you crazy, Anna?
It's been smeared with balmy paints from the starved dogs. It has. It's a real door until you look at it. Then it turns into a painting.
How did they do that?
I don't know. There's stranger things in the plains.
Okay.
Trademark. Hashtag TV series. Hashtag ad. You might as well ask how you got yourself out of the dead book after I was sure you were dead.
So this door, I just don't look at it and then open it.
That's the dark of it. It can't be true.
Let's just close our eyes and go straight forward.
Hold on. This is the only path I know to... God. I know to reach the place I found your corpse. But it's not the safest road, eh? You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your minder, no matter what old Sluttercrutch says.
Slutter!
Oh shit.
Sluttercrutch. Nice.
Not dirt.
I just really imagine him going like, let me open this door, and he goes and bashes his head into the wall. It would be so funny. So should we ask her? I think.
I think we will find out very soon.
Let's ask her. Maybe she doesn't even know. What's beyond this door that's so dangerous? It's you.
Chaos Men. Or Chaos Men. Barmy as they come. Barking wild into the day and night. Ready to either paint you with colors of or crack your brain box, or chamber pot. Dangerous bloods they are.
If they're so dangerous, then how could you get through?
I crept in nice and quiet like. Can't paint you or kill ya when they can't see ya. Oh. Doubt I can pull that twice with you around. You look right clumsy, you do.
I'm not. Just stay behind me. Now open. Let me open.
Let me. Oh, you close your eyes, reach for the door, and fumble around. To your surprise, you find a handle. A slight tug, the door opens. A narrow passage leads into the building, and from within, you can hear distant howling.
To continue howling. Meow.
Exactly.
A hand! Scary.
It's
Ferret.
It's Ferret's place.
Oh, did the dustman found him?
Oh shit.
Those are not dustmen, those are ghosts.
Never mind, there's your hallowing.
It's fine.
This can use Anna.
You see Aslan, the tiefling girl standing with her back to you. You notice that both her hands and the up and the table in front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious to your approach.
Greetings.
At the sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and spattered with drops of pink, is strikingly beautiful. She flashes you a wide, mischievous smile, then returns her attention to the makeshift canvas.
I had some questions. Are you pink?
The tiefling girl seems still immersed in her artwork. She ignores you entirely.
Well then. Keep staring at the art.
This is art.
Stare at the art.
Hi, art.
I forgot. Who do I talk to?
Wait, how the fuck are you walking on?
Well, but the floor. It's just see-through.
Okay.
It's like an archway, like you can go through.
Oh no, wait. Maybe I speak to her. Oh god. Okay, it's a lot.
Should we ask about Ferret?
Wouldn't it be number? Wouldn't it be number 3?
Yeah, but isn't this what he gave us? But whatever. Anna, did you find anything on my body before you brought it to the mortuary?
Anna looks at you, warily? Is that how you?
Mm-hmm.
And her tail stops flicking for a moment, then resumes, slower than before. Mayhap I found something, but if I found anything, it's mine by right. It is the other bits aren't Ferret's keeping.
Anna, I don't have time for games. What did you find on my corpse? A journal.
Well, you had some fist sirens, you did. And a little bit of jink. But I left that for the dusty, so they'd think I was a wee bit honest. Yeah, I had an ugly thing. You had an ugly ring that I kept. She dips her finger into her arm bracers and pulls forth a small ring with a stone mounted on it. Worth? Oh, Worth. Why the fuck did I pronounce it like... worth thrice more than the zinc and the irons. It was. She studies the ring and squints. Too bad it's too ugly to wear.
Well, then give it to me. I'll wear it.
She studies the ring with a frown, glances at you, then back at the ring. Now back to me. Now back to your man. Now back to me.
Fine. Now, when you mentioned that some of stuff from my body had gone into Ferret's keeping,
Zach,
what did you mean? Huh?
we already have the stuff that Ferret took from her.
Hey, Ferrets takes a bit off each corpse we find. He does. It's his right, being Lord of a village and all.
Oh, every corpse you all find? That's a lot of corpses.
Oh, to tell ya. To hear tell, old slut. Not again!
Slutty crutch!
Stutter Crutch has got a stash bit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he set up Kip in that filthy, drafty hall it is. Nothing but stinking shadows.
Really? And this is where he puts all his stuff? We get it. We have to investigate this and get his stuff. That's cool.
Now what are you on about? You planning to bob him?
To bomb
Bob.
him.
Hi, Bob.
Well, he has given you your stuff.
But not the sphere. I don't care. Does it matter? Does it matter if we lie? We could go for 3. Just avoid answering this. No, wait, we actually do answer. Eggy, what do I say?
I don't know.
I think I lie. No, I have no cause to do such a thing.
What, lie?
Not at all. Not one bit.
Oh no, hell no.
Well, good. I'm warning you against such a thing. I am. Ferret can be daft sometimes, but he's mean as all. Friend.
Fiend.
Ekibot.
Eggy
Up. She frowns. Oh no. Am I back?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
are.
It's fine.
And he loves his keepsakes. He does.
Why are we asking this? This is stupid. But where would he keep it all? If he's been at the village for as long as he says, he would have amassed quite a collection.
Well... And he's silent for a moment. I know he's never left his hall to get his trippy when he needed it.
He wouldn't want to walk far with that lame leg of his, though.
Hey, that's true, but only if you don't watch him only if you don't watch him careful. He isn't lame, though he puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg.
Where does this conclusion come from? It doesn't. I would have concluded, so he's playing to have a crutch, to need a crutch, and I guess the further thing is, so that crutch of his could be a portal key because he doesn't use it.
Like he's pretending his leg is bad, but
Yeah.
secretly he keeps it with him.
Like no one would take it from him because of pity or whatever.
Anna frowns in thought for a moment, then slowly nods her head. There's the thought, she shrugs. I wouldn't know how you'd use it, though. Maybe you just need to have it.
Do we have other questions?
No.
Oh yeah, what about 5?
There were a lot of questions. Maybe we'll find out. I had some other questions.
Hey!
Hey!
Okay, so now it's 4.
Hey!
Hey!
What? But this, whatever. And when Ferret went to return the tribute he took from my body, he vanished for a while, then came back, but he never left Ill Wind Court. How do we know that? Do you know where he left? Went.
Away.
Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go through that. Come on, blah, blah, blah.
We went for the 2.
Yeah, we went for the...
Always A.
Hey! Alright,
Oh.
We're not a thief, so no point in learning thieving skills.
Do you want to know more about Ferret?
I don't think so.
Okay, we don't. Nothing, Anna, just keep going. Just keep swimming.
Plop, plop, plop.
What do we do?
Look for something. Oh, could we ask her where she did find us? Maybe she like says like south and west of here.
Could be. I mean, where is it? Tenement of Thugs. Okay.
How fitting.
Boop.
So where's this place where I found my body?
There it is.
She nods a little warily. Yeah, you did. I haven't forgot yet.
What were you doing by the mortuary?
It's my territory. I was looking for debtors, I was. She looks you up, and then down. And up, and down. And up, and down. And smirks. Found a walk-in one. I did.
By the way, YouTube subscription helps. I just got the notification that we are live streaming. Good job,
Oh,
YouTube.
cool.
Just got it.
Great.
An hour
Yeah,
and
it
12
does
minutes
ring.
later. Woo!
Crazy. I see. I had another question. Like we didn't ask the question I wanted to ask. So where's this
Hey.
place?
Oh, hey, oh, hey.
Ah,
Door in the back of a tenement. What? Strange alley, what do you mean by that? Eggy is gone.
What?
Hello.
why did Eggy go?
What happened?
Eggy, where did you go?
I didn't go anywhere. What happened?
Completely stopped.
Eggy stopped working.
Eggy was not responding?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh no. There's a strange alley on the far side of a barking dog hackle house. That's where we need to head, it is. There's a door in the back of it. How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Tenement?
Tenement. We can head through.
What do you mean by that?
Some perks with less courage than names say it's all haunted, it is. And a spits
Don't.
and makes a semicircle over her heart. It's a wash. Sometimes the wind blows through the alley and makes weird sighing noises. But that don't mean there's specters and haunts and the like. What the fuck? What is that sentence structure?
Let's just keep going and not talk about haunted things. Bye.
Bye.
An alleyway with a door.
Oh, why? Why? Stop it!
What?
You see, every time she goes, I'm like, oh my eyes, stop it! I'm gonna go blind. You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw nearer, you discover that he's missing both of his eyes. How ironic! The scarred it's the egg he's spitting as pure man's eyes. The scarred tissue of his eyelids have receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull.
Hi, Morty.
Morty 2.0.
The old man turns in your general direction, his arms outstretched, as if feeling for you. Darkness, my old friend, no, darkness, who be in voice? The friend words, I'll speak of you, and call chaos.
Are you crazy? Scrambled speak really necessary?
The old man cocks his head to one side, his sighted gaze fixed on empty space. Chaos of you are not but snot!
Bit! Is everyone here lost their minds?
Walk, not talk. Talk is complete. Completed to completion. He turns his back to you, apparently done with the conversation.
2.
Yeah, it's obvious that it's getting nowhere, but...
Snot!
Snot! Oh, hi there.
Did she just go snot? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone there. Oh, I'll speak to you quickly.
So that's me.
Yeah.
You see a figure hidden amid the shadows and the corner of a room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She is dressed in a loose-fitting tunic, which, together with her short cropped hair and slender frame, gives her a rather boyish appearance. I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
We did, so what do we do now? Why? What is beyond the door?
She winces at the sound of your voice, putting a finger to her lips to indicate silence. She pauses for a moment, then answers in a hushed voice. A whole mass of them howling lunatics, that's what. Look like they're having some sort of gathering. Won't be able to get through to the alley until they clear out.
Who are you?
My name's Sybil.
What are you doing in here?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm hiding. I came in here looking for food. You notice as she speaks, her right hand moves instinctively to the pouch at her waist. Only the barking idiots in the next room showed up and decided to throw a party on the front doorstep. I'm trapped in here and I can't get out.
You're looking for food, eh? What's in the pouch?
She seems about to respond, but stops herself short. She eyes you for a moment, then shrugs her shoulders. Alright, so I'm a thief. Girls got to earn a living somehow. What's it to you anyway? You're obviously not harmonium, and you're definitely not with the savages in there. 1, maybe?
Number 2 wouldn't work right now.
Yeah, right. Maybe. Hey, before you guys attack me, there's a thief. Look at her. No, really. You're right. I don't belong here either. So, do you know of another way to get through the alley and to run away from them?
There may be another way to get past those animals without a fight. There's another door that leads in there. From what I was able to see, there are stacks of wooden crates along the same wall as the other door. Maybe possible to sneak from that door to the exit on the other side of the room. There's only one problem.
There's always a problem. Would be much fun otherwise. What would that be? I don't care.
The door's locked. I tried it. My guess is that the key's on one of the thugs upstairs. I'm not alcoved enough to go up there looking for it though. Do we?
Never mind. We already got the lunatics. Bye.
I don't know if we can win this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Can you run?
9 damage.
Oh, crap. Oh, she's stuck.
Oh, no.
She's trapped. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Well, it's a good thing.
Reload.
It's a good thing I've got the ability to revive.
Can you
She's the skull
close
now.
an already open door?
Interesting. It's like that band. Where's her body? Maybe you can just pull one. Nope, they're all coming. Okay.
Okay, maybe we can reload an autosave.
How long ago though?
Yeah, well, maybe it auto-saved when we got into that instance.
I don't know. Let's maybe save beforehand, or just will that override the?
New
All
save.
right. 21. What?
Sure. Load. So yes, just before we went in.
Okay.
So we will have to do the
Yeah.
dialogues again.
We'll rush through it.
Not really. Well, for the start, yes.
So maybe those ghosts are the ghost of the guys he has robbed?
I don't know.
That's just a theory.
Again, theory!
You had
Yes.
is. We had crazy man in that door room. You had here over here. That does that. She just has to go psst, over here. Sure. La, la, la. That one. That one. That one. Oh.
If you do manage to live long enough to find the key, the door is in a room to the southeast. I'll be watching from the shadows. If you can unlock the door and make it out to the alley in one piece, I'll be right behind you.
Very well then. What does she mean with upstairs? Is this? Where's upstairs?
Good question. Anything in here I could do? So
Would it be like, instead of going through the painting wall door, go around this building and like another door on top?
No, what she meant was there was actually an upstairs room.
Hmm.
And she
Plus-
said something about crates at the wall.
We also had these items.
Oh wait, have we actually already read the rag note from Ferret?
No, we haven't.
Oh.
This is the tattered note you received from Ferret. It reads as follows. Beware shadows. Beware places where the night lives. They wait. There is no natural darkness, only shadows.
Why the capitalization?
Beware,
interesting.
beware shad.
Or
Only
doze.
Doze.
Only doze.
Overdose?
Live ending.
Beware overdose. The small silver ring looks like it belongs on a woman's finger. It feels slightly warm to the touch, but it seems to have no other special properties.
It seems not to, but it probably does.
What would you like to identify? Special +3 to save versus poison attacks. What's the one I got right now? Armor, +1 to armor. We could put another ring on. So, silver bracelet. It's just a silver bracelet. That's it. He's got a claw and a severed arm. Didn't we have 2 spells for identifying?
Claw.
Yes, we did. Okay. Claw.
Claw.
How would you like I cannot identify it? Oh, because it's on the wrong version. Invokes magic missile. Huh. This is a severed foot of some large bird. For whatever reason, someone has enchanted it, making it capable of casting the spell magic missiles for a limited number of times. Doesn't actually.
We are a mage, right?
Yes. But then, 10 times! We can do it 10 times for this thing.
Aha.
So I will Hard to think is the strongest charm, so I'll put that back. So we can now use that 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there's a lunatic in this room. Starved dog, barking fuck. Everybody now, in the room. Line up. And attack. Oh, there's one. Up to 3 of us should be good. Yes.
By the way, looks like you can level up, right?
Oh, plus.
Oh yes.
You should do that after that fight.
Yes.
Level up. Another point.
What did we say we wanted to do?
We have charisma, wisdom, and intelligence.
Was it Constitution?
Constitution. Yes. It's above average. So once it hits 15, it upgrades. Because the intelligence used to be average, now it's exceptional.
I think we should go for intelligence then, or charisma maybe.
But Constitution would do a big increase, and Intelligence is already increased to 15.
I see.
But then the Constitution is more of a fighting approach.
And we are mages, however, we are still doing melee attacks. Why so, actually?
Yeah, and like Constitution also means defense, right?
And wisdom helps us to recall memories and gives you a bonus to experience points. It's also intelligence and wisdom affects a mage's one. So with a high wisdom helps you recall memories, including your ability to how many spells you can learn or remember to learn. If that makes any sense.
Yes.
And intelligence helps you regain memories faster, more dialogue options, and ages mage's skills in terms of damage.
So?
I don't know. You decide.
At the moment, I would more go towards intelligence until it hits the next level.
Then let's go for it.
16. Morty also can level up. And we just got her, so she can't level up yet. Don't think we can learn anything new. Oh, we can put one more of these. And come out. Is there anything in here I could hear? Nope, nothing in there. I forgot to ransack you. One in here? Okay. Oh, just one guy. Bye-bye.
So one of his guys trolling around here has the key, right?
Yes, upstairs. This door is locked. You want the keys? That's that door for. And here's the staircase.
Right.
Someone up here has the key to that door.
Kill everyone.
Another mystical dagger. Kill everyone! No exceptions.
No exceptions. Yourself too.
Orders from Chris. Everyone must be killed.
Everyone must die.
Including yourself. Whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, crap.
Oh, nearly dead.
15 damage. Holy crap.
Just use this.
Ding, ding.
A whopping 8 damage. Wow.
Oh, not good. Special. Raise the dead. Really? Raise the dead. Oh, come on. Raise the dead.
Oh boy.
I think you should heal her.
Yep. I love how he just pushes her the way, like, get out of my way!
Hmm.
Things do people say.
Pushy.
Here. Use. 10, 13, at least 20.
And heal yourself.
Am I still here?
Yes.
You are.
Why? Where did you go?
I accidentally clicked on another device, and apparently you can be in 2 voice chats at the same time. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Extreme heal. Okay. Up. Oh my god. Whoa, no. Whoa. Morty, you go first. Then you attack. Then you attack. An item. Useless. Oh crap. No. No! This one. Crap.
Oh, she's dead again.
Yep, Morty's nearly dead too. Lightness. Woo!
That
Whoa.
was close.
Oh boy.
Stories bones to tell. I have no idea where that is.
Doesn't work on dead people.
Okay, it failed anyway.
Yeah, well, go for revive.
I ran out of revive. Oh
That's
dear.
bad.
I am gonna have to reload this.
Hmm.
Otherwise we lose her.
Yeah.
Is this one? Yes.
I guess.
Okay, how the hell do I do this? Do I have a fly? Let fly charm. Suppose I could try using that first. You two go over there. Open the door. Use it. Use it! That is very little. Ice knife. Oh!
Hmm.
Ah!
Nope.
Go up. Alright, blindness. Died again. Nope.
Hmm.
How do I do this without them dying?
Just go there with one person and then run back and then attack with everyone, because like the second time only one guy attacked you.
Can't use it. Only by Morty and then there's more. Okay. Sure. Alright, both of you. Morty, you're sturdy. You cast blindness. Use this. Why did you go up to it? There.
There we go.
Maybe you would like to save
Can't say while you're...
in combat? Okay.
Come on,
Wow,
three
she
of us.
dies very fast.
Crap,
Maybe
run
you
away.
can give her some armor?
Don't think I've got anything with armor. Twisted Ring gives armor. There. You definitely need... You definitely need everything that I've got, pretty much. Use. Morty can use this one.
Mm-hmm.
And save. Sever that one. Ooh. Over that one. Whoa, Starved Dog Mage? No, 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 hit him! Don't let him hit you.
Okay. That was
Sure.
tough.
And a key. Okay. We'll go to
Finally.
I don't think I want to go into their room, so I'm going to save first.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one guy in here. Hit him from far away. It missed! Alright, okay. Yeah, Morty's definitely made of too much stuff. It's not doing terribly good. Okay, look at this door. No one in here. Cool. 4 claws.
Nice.
Ooh. I swear that's Eggy in the background.
What?
Just like, just sitting back there in the corner and going, ooh, ooh, ooh. He survived. Ooh.
Ooh.
You crazy.
Ooh.
This door. What are you guys doing? I have the key, don't I? The small plain key is fashioned of wrought iron and appears to be of no particular value.
Okay, be right back preparing some ramen.
Well.
Sure thing.
Healthy food.
Have fun.
Oh, we're not supposed to use on that door. Are we not?
And
Why not?
I am
Wasn't there
responding to my community club for a second.
Don't
Well.
respond yet.
Because you're going full Iggy Ball.
I
Okay.
have to send videos to respond. No, don't.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
Taunt him. There we go. Ah. Whoa!
what are you?
There's a teacher on the ground painting people's stuff. I'ma just wait.
They're both hostile to us, right?
You never know. Oh, no, he's definitely hostile to me. Taunt, taunt, taunt! No! Don't. Stop engaging. Marty, you engage. Right. Whoa. Sure. And a tail.
I think people don't like paintings.
Is that Eggy again going, ooh?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow. Sounds like Eggy.
Eggy zombie. Wow.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Can I fit my mic into my mouth? No.
Well, that's one way to do it. I can't go in this room. I'm gonna make him angry.
My mic is too big.
How?
Deep through the mic.
Sure, love, sure. Whichever you prefer. Special. Is this gonna kill us?
Did you save?
Uh-oh. This is gonna go so well. Let's be friends! Whoa! Crap, no. Oh, I have nothing to use. Oh, no, 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 nope. Right, let's use our pipe instead. Yeah, let's use the pipe.
Smack. What? What was that?
Pipe's gone. Cloud kill. Oh, I didn't get all of them. Oh. Unacceptable. Cloud kill.
Cloud. Cloud is awesome.
Try again. This time with everybody in the room. Woo! No, go. Bye bye.
Wow.
Heal. I don't have much left in terms of healing. Turn that back on. I still have his head. For one reason or another, I still got his head.
Let's take Pharaoh's head.
We could. We all have copper and bronze rings. Ooh. Oh look! A small red key and another key. Wait, you're saying something? Oh, because the voices are turned off. Whatever goes that purple color, they're actually trying to say something. Ow!
Ooh.
Ow!
Ah.
Ow to the there. Yep. Ah, there it is. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Alley of the Sure. Who is this again? Is it Sonia?
It's Sonia. She will be there soon. What happened?
I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, I guess it's a thank you. Here. This one's on the dogs. See you around, Cutter.
Farewell, chipmunk.
Unfortunately,
I have to do that! Otherwise it doesn't work. Sure, we're here now. This massive iron gate is rusted shut. There's no way it'll open. I hear a Dabus. You see a Dabus. It is dressed in long flowing robes and is floating slightly above the ground.
Aye.
It turns to face you and a series of symbols appears above his head. The symbols have a slight glow about them and they just hover there.
I had some questions for you.
Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be the same.
What? It doesn't talk to me. Oh yeah. Who are you? Me, Dabus.
I am a Dabus. A dab.
Another question for you, Mr. Dab.
The dab waits.
What are you doing? Serving?
I attend to my duties.
Oh boy. What else do we have? Another question, maybe?
We have already talked to those guys. They always give the same answers.
Maybe not. What can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? Oh, she has pain.
A lone symbol appears above the Dabus head. This one shows a metallic female mask with blades coming out of its sides. Just looking at the ghostly image makes you uncomfortable.
Nice talk. Bye-bye.
It slowly bows, symbol swirls around its head, then it turns away. Open.
Open, close. Open, close.
Open, close. Oh.
Uh-oh. Dead.
A dead Dabus. Dead Dabus! You see the dead body of a Dabus. The stench of its decay is overpowering, and from the looks of its rigid, unnatural posture, extreme rigor mortis has long since set in.
Ooh, try one.
Use your stories bones tell on the corpse.
As you reach out with your power, there is a faint stirring in the air, and the Dabus body blurs for a moment. You feel a straight, retching pain in your skull, as if someone is hammering on it sharply, desperately.
Try and focus.
Your vision goes black for a moment, and the hammering pain fades until it sounds like it's coming from outside your skull. The darkness clears, and you hear the hammering coming from outside the building. The entire building seems hazy somehow, confused, as if you're seeing it through a mist.
Keep focusing.
The hammering dies, and you suddenly see a spectral version of the Dabus entering the building. As it does, the windows and the doors become like water, suddenly sealing over the entrance the Dabus came through. The Dabus turns, pauses, and then begins a slow circuit of the room, hammering the walls and hammering on each one once, as if testing it.
Keep focusing.
The Dabus completes its circuit of the room, then pauses by the door it once entered. It begins hammering, chipping away the stone, but with every blow, the wall repairs itself. The vision fades to black, and the hammering continues, first at a steady pace, then slower, then slower.
Keep focusing.
Your vision clears as the hammering ends, and you're once again standing beside the corpse of the Dabus. It looks as if it withered away here, trapped in the building.
Okay.
Ooh, what's this? Nothing! What's this? This dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a solid rock face.
By the way, our companion has leveled up.
Oh yeah. Level up. Thief skills. 20 points left. Stealth, detect traps, pickpockets, or open doors.
If we're going to dwell some more, well, I don't know, sites, maybe detect traps would be a great thing.
Well, yeah. And open doors.
Sounds very interesting.
Yeah, some more stealth. Maybe more into stealth, so she can maybe sneak around things. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, can't go over there. Okay, stop freaking out. Can't go over there.
Aggie,
Yes.
there was a line for you.
There was a lie.
I'm sorry. I told you that I couldn't answer now.
You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity. Well, elasticity. Word I cannot pronounce, heaving outward, as if some unseen force was trying to push its way through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating mass begins to settle, its curves becoming more and more pronounced, and you find yourself at eye level with the stony caricature of a human face.
What is that? Hello.
I don't know. Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her daggers. But I'm for leaving, for we find out, eh?
Not just yet. There is something.
Suddenly, a strong breeze begins to blow around you, and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger, and you can make out other sounds as well. The creaking of boards, the rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamour ceases to be a cacophony of individual noises and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly yet seems to come from all around you at once. You! It cannot be you!
Greetings.
Oh, that voice thing would have been a good idea.
The wind around you has stopped. The voice is still somehow present. I'm looking at it, and I don't know which one to go for. Hang on.
You are restored again! I saw you destroyed!
Bad choice.
I
Bad
don't
choice.
think it's the right choice. Just right.
Maybe go for that very deep voice.
You are restored again? I saw you destroyed.
Hang on.
That is awesome.
Yes, that's epic.
Destroyed? Where?
I saw you destroyed here. In front of me. I see all within me.
You see within you? That has to be creepy, dude. Do you know what happened to me?
Things that cast no shadow. Where shadow, they rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate on the strange voice because it sounds I can't turn it off. Somewhere in the deepest recesses of your mind, there is a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there's nothing vaguely familiar about the sounds. I am your mother. What?
Oh, this is the best. I just close my eyes and try to listen to you. Aha, what?
So you're dead again?
No, this is what you see. This is what happened.
Yes, you remember. Close the alley was destroyed as soon as I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds. Soon stones will crumble and the falling ones will repair me to destruction.
You're dying?
Pressure is too much. Too many places fallen inside. I nearly said pleasure. Not enough space. Must divide.
Right?
It must be in the way.
What are you talking about?
I think it's pregnant.
Oh.
Freaky. Oh, wait. That is still me. Freaky! So, where are we technically standing right now?
I really don't want to know the answer to that, Marty.
Help me to divide. Branch out. Expand. New new apertures will open. You may use them to travel to the lower ward.
What do you need to divide? A doctor?
The floating one is upon me, repairing. It prevents me from defining. I undo its repairs, but it returns again and again. Repairs anew. Must remove floating one.
You want me to kill the dabbers in the alley?
Remove it. Only then can I divide.
Very well, I'll remove the dabbers for you.
Oh, so we could not ask about the floating ones. Too bad.
The floating ones. Well, they are the dabbuses.
Dabus.
Well, the ghosts, the grey ghosts didn't exactly look like the dabbuses. They look different.
Oh, no, right.
So I think those are the floating ones.
I don't know, dabbuses are also floating.
Oh, true.
Alright, Dabus.
Bing.
Ooh, speak. You see your Dabus, this is just from presuming that.
Bad greetings.
It turns to face you. As soon as the symbols appear on its head, I must attend to my duties. No time to speak.
I understand, I just thought you should know that I discovered the body of the dabbers in this alley.
The Dabus cocks its head slightly to one side. A number of symbols stream above its head, most of which indicate surprise and distress rather than words. Dead? Where?
Maybe we can go for the truth?
What would lying do? Oh.
Maybe the truth does not lure it into the building? Oh, Aggie just lost us.
Aggie just lost it.
Gone.
Well, it could mean that if we speak the truth, then it doesn't go inside in fear of getting trapped too. Right?
So we can just lure it into the building and it will die as well, so we don't have to kill it ourselves?
Yes. Let's just lie and tell them it lies in the abandoned building not far from here. I don't know how it died. Well, technically we don't really know.
The Dabba stares you briefly, then bows slightly and floats off in the direction of the abandoned building.
Bye. Should we follow?
The door is locked.
Oh, okay. It's trapped now.
And that's what that wall, the head in the wall, was doing. That's why it was trapped
Yes.
in the first place, because it was trying to stop it from repairing and kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, does my voice sound any different by any chance?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Why doesn't this thing
As
work?
you approach the stone face, the various ambient sounds of the alley once again assault your ears, and through them, the voice speaks. Apparently.
You have returned!
Oh, there's no echo. Well, I spoke with the dabbers. I told him about this dead brother, and he left too. I can see because the thing is in the way. Investigate.
Yes! The floating one no longer repairs. It is now with the other. I have closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever.
Well, if that's what you're into. I see now that it's trapped. You can divide without interference, right?
Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. Its changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me.
You want me to undo the dabbers changes? How?
Seek out the parts of me the floating one has changed. Reverse the changes, undo the repairs, must be exact, precise. Only then can I divide.
Very well. I'll find and reverse the repairs for you. I probably need some tools, a hammer and a pry bar should do the trick.
Oh wait, the dead dabbers had a hammer. Right?
What about now?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, so it works.
That works, whatever it is.
Yeah, and then it
It's
will
a
go.
robot.
Yes.
Now I won't have to rely on my shitty internet to be Aggybot.
This is a female pitch. Do I sound more female than I already do?
Oh.
You sound very strange. Like,
What about now?
ugh, not appealing. But to each their own.
This rickety dwelling looks as though it stood for centuries. Its wooden walls are withered and worn with age. A number of plugs on the side of the structure appear to be recently pried loose.
Examine it.
Cool. It appears as though the dabbers was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon the building's frame, their nails nearly priced all the way out.
Okay, then let's get some of those planks and put them there. Where are the
We
planks, though?
don't have a hammer, and we can't get into that room. Yep. Oh, what's this?
Well,
yes. Oh god. We need a hammer. Can't get in there because the door is locked. Can we pry it open, actually?
Failed.
Failed.
That didn't sound healthy.
Failed.
Oh god. Chuck a knife.
Failed.
Wait, all of you, why is only one person hitting this thing?
Failed.
Fine. I'm not gonna be able to get it.
Stop failing.
Fail. 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 Oh, Iggy of the future. Fail.
It's a little eggy. How do you make a diminutive of eggy? Eggy giggy.
Oh god.
Maybe there were some tools in the instance where we killed the thugs.
Who said that? Like the dabbers had a hammer on him, but we don't have it.
It wasn't me. I thought the dead dabbers had a hammer.
Yeah, in the building, but we can't get into the building now.
We should have taken the hammer before.
Oh.
That's bad.
Unless there's an option here.
What does this sound like?
Not good.
Well, but
Press.
please
No.
revert back to normal.
What about this?
That's good.
It's
Yay!
Aggie.
It's me. Okay.
Again?
That was fun.
No, the door is still locked. Balls. Looks like we'll have to do some backtracking just to find a hammer. Ah, good old Eggy.
Oh, legly eggly,
Legly ugly.
as Markiplier would say.
Yes. Yes. Oh, legly ugly. That.
No,
That's
I
fine.
think eggly went first, like eggly legly. That was funny.
Ugly says, oh, legly ugly. You know, I know her. Yeah, sure, I know her. That was so funny.
I need anybody got a hammer? Tattoo parlor.
And then you just get a guy who says, "Nobody touches my hammer!"
Yes.
If you remember that one.
And it becomes full circle.
We've never went into the there. We've never spoken to.
Tattoo parlor? What?
Let's get a tattoo.
We already have one.
Let's get more.
You see a dabber stabbing. Something about it strikes you as odd. It has the same shock of white hair, the same greenish cast to its skin, the same pair of goat horns. Then you suddenly realize this one is walking on the ground, not floating. For some reason that makes you uneasy. Apparently it makes Anna uneasy as well, for she gives a sharp intake of breath as she catches sight of the dabbus.
What's wrong?
Eggy. Hello, Eggy. Sorry. Hey, Daft. Anna turns on. I was about to say Anna turns on you. That would be funny. Anna turns to you, and you suddenly realize she's frightened. Are you so pig-eager to dance in the lady shadow? You'll bandy words with this one? Let's give this place a laugh before we get How do you pronounce it? Penned. In the dead book!
What's the problem?
It's Fell. Anna throws a fearful glance at the creature. Presumably, Fell. Let's be away. No good'll come of being here, so it won't.
Well?
In response, Fell bows. A lone symbol appears above his head. It is bloody at first, and it then resolves into a white oval with a black lightning bolt through it. For some reason, you have a feeling that you know this creature.
He's a Dabus. Who's not a Dabus, eh? He walks on the ground. Anna's voice drops to a whisper, and she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place a laugh, eh?
One.
I'm the big guy. Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. You just died twice. It's fine. Now tell me what's wrong.
Anna throws a frightened glance at Fell. Fell's a Dabus who angered her. It's said he's a Dabus who isn't a Dabus, and the time... Oh, give me a sec.
At the times. Whoa, hang on. Give me some time.
The time's 9:10.
My mom came in and gave me one of the cookies that I baked for some reason.
Cookies.
This was cool. Okay. It said he's a Davos who isn't a Davos, and the time's close when the lady's gaze will fall on him, so it will.
Her? You mean the Lady of Pain?
Oh. And hear your tongue. Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her as you mention the lady's name. The Davos works for the lady, and she protects them. Except with Fel. She shudders. Let's be away, eh?
What do you think?
One.
I'd like to speak to Fel first. Anna noms on your arm.
Please, nay, nay! No good will come of it. Anyone speaking to Fel. To draw the lady's gaze. I don't want to die. I don't.
One, tell her to shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow! Holy crap! Please be quiet. Nothing will happen except for Sonia will hit you. Now I'm going to speak to Fel and I want you to be silent.
I'm now scared to welcome the Germans in my home.
On the verge of crying. Shut the fuck up!
Shut up! Wow.
Anna flushes as if slapped. She snarls, her pixels all over my screen. Snarls, her tail lashing and her familiar anger resurfacing. I don't know why I bother. Go on, talk to him till your tongue slits your own throat.
There we go, very well.
The Davos waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head, then dissipate, and a question mark appears.
I had some questions for you.
The Davos waits.
What is this place? It's my place.
A slow train of symbols materialize Fel's head. The symbols take several moments to dissolve, starting with simple lines, then fleshing themselves out into a breathtaking colors. This is where I tattoo color and life upon flesh and bone.
Can I see what tattoos you have?
Yeah, boom.
Oh, nice. Oh, what was it? The tattoos give like armor stuff, right?
Bonuses. This one, tattoo of the Bone Singer. You have learned to speak the dead and hear their tattoos. Even from beyond the eternal boundary, this tattoo draws upon your powers over undead and heightens them, allowing you to change the undead within range with a single command.
Interesting.
Allows you to control the undead.
Okay.
Shadows. Plus 15 stealth to skill bonus. This tattoo tells your experience in escaping the tenement of the starved dogs. The tattoo has the same color as the Adder's Tear which Sybil gave you. It gives you an additional bonus to stealth as long as it is inscribed on your flesh. So a lot of these tattoos are born because of your adventures. Tattoo of Anna. +1 to dexterity, -1 charisma, -1 wisdom. But a big old boost if you're gonna be a thief. Usable only by thieves. It inherits some of Anna's brashness and impulsiveness, hence why you lose charisma and dexterity.
Right.
Tattoo of the Skull. +1 to save versus paralyzation, +1 to luck, +1 to charisma, but -1 to wisdom. It's because of Morty.
Morty!
It lends you some of Morty's luck and his ability to shrug off anything that would otherwise cause him to stop talking. Unfortunately, it also gives you a penalty for their wisdom, which is not hard to understand considering how little Morty has to spare.
Wow.
Accuracy, bloodletting, might, Tattoo of Greater Might. Tattoo of Insight, Revelation, Spirit, Soul, Action. So that one, a +1 to Intelligence.
Cool.
Revelation, +2 to Intelligence. Which, okay, more expensive. Tattoo of the Spirit, Wisdom, and of the Soul, +2 Wisdom.
Is the total amount of tattoos we can have limited?
I think it's 2 tattoos.
2, that's it?
So,
Oh, wow.
to be honest, we really want this one, Tattoo of Revelation,
Yeah.
+2 to Intelligence.
I was thinking about intelligence and like plus charisma, nothing that takes away charisma.
Presence.
No, not charisma. What is the thing that gives us the memories?
I think it was wisdom.
Yes, that.
Spirit.
We don't have like +2 for this?
We have.
Oh, but it's too expensive.
Wait, but we have 2,000 coppers.
Yeah, but he already has one of those in the thingy.
Yeah.
I see.
We cannot sell stuff?
Nope. Nothing
Okay.
to sell. Then again, he does only do tattoos.
Right. Well then let's start with this and come back when we have 400 more copper.
Unless, can you only add 1? Oh, you can add 3. 1, 2, 3. 3
Got it.
tattoos.
Okay.
So our... Yeah, there is 18. You possess genius level intelligence.
Genius. I'm a genius now.
Wait, we didn't look at everything he had.
Yes.
Health, Constitution, Presence, Charisma, Enduring, +3 to your health, Warding, Armor, and Greater Warding, +2. Usable only by fighters, though. You end up with like 70+ tattoos.
70 plus what?
Tattoos, different types of tattoos you can get. What's this?
Oh.
Wait, couldn't we ask him something else?
We could. Whoa, hello.
Interesting.
Human skin has been stretched across these wooden frames. The skins are covered with tattoos.
Now that reminds me of Hannibal Lecter.
This is art.
It's a collection of tattoos. Waste not, want not.
If they are dead, they don't need the skin anymore.
Probably.
So, questions.
Yes.
2.
Right. I feel like I know you, Fel.
Fel bows reverently, and a stream of symbols swirled about his head, rotating clockwise and counterclockwise. It takes a moment to translate. This is the first time, and not the first time you've come to this place.
1.
Do you know who I am?
Another series of symbols materialize quickly and sharply into focus above Fel's head. The translation comes to you just as quickly and sharply as the symbols themselves, and as you have translated the exact same string many times before. Yes, but I am not permitted to tell you your story.
Why not?
My apologies. I cannot change the nature of a man. You can't explain why, but the last sentence sends a crawling sensation through your skull.
1.
Nature of a man, what does that mean?
My apologies. I cannot say.
Just another question for you.
3.
Sure, what are those frames in the back room, Fel?
It is my gallery. Your discarded skins are my canvas. I admire you. I am saddened for you.
Saddened for me? Why? I cannot do it.
The mark of torment lies upon your flesh. Tragedies, and loss have built themselves upon it, like stones upon a foundation. You have endured great pain.
What do you mean?
I admire you because you have never surrendered to the weight of these losses, despite the fact their chains hang on you still.
Go on.
These losses blanket this life, and all of your past ones. You shed lives like a molting serpent. You're exploring the infinite paths of life.
Tell me more.
Take with you this warning. Each of your lives casts a shadow on existence. You must travel to a place where these shadows have gone mad, and regrets have scarred the earth.
Anything else you can tell me?
A brief series of paper-thin rebuses appear in an ordinary row next to Fel, then vanish into glowing motes. Do not sign anything.
I see I had another question.
Mm-hmm.
You say you've met me before. Do you know how I died?
Shadows.
Shadows?
The three symbols swirl about each other, each leaving a faint black misty trail about them. They take on a ragged edge like teeth and talons and multiply. Where there were 3, there is 9. 9 becomes 27, until the room is a swarm of shadows. Many shadows. They streamed from the darkness, swarmed you, then left you to die.
Why?
I do not know.
Okay, some more questions. Did you do the tattoos on this dismembered arm I found, Fel?
Fel examines it for a moment, tracing the patterns with his finger. He then looks up, and a series of rebuses form, hazy at first, then come sharply into focus. The arm is yours. The tattoos are mine. One tattoo speaks of a time when your path was shared by 4 others.
4 others.
So the severed arm is in fact our own arm.
Mm-hmm.
These speak of 4. Shall I tell you their hearts?
Yes.
Whoa, okay, hang on. The symbols swirl before you and you piece them together. One unloved. One unloved who loves one who does not love. One who does not see what others see and sees what others do not. One who is familiar and bound with duty. One who is a slave and his chains are words. What was that? As you finish translating, the 4 strings seem to form themselves into links, and then merge into a chain. The chains bend until it is a symbol that you feel you recognize.
That symbol, what is it?
The symbol sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to your eyes. It is Torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. Fel nods at your left arm, at your shoulder. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind has forgotten, and so you wear the ruin always.
You mentioned that there were other tattoos on the arm. What others?
Fel examines the arm again, tracing the other faded tattoos upon its surface. As he does, they each appear. Why am I saying catch? As he does, they each appear as a symbol above his head, hazy at first, then coming into focus sharply. He turns to face you. Once forgotten, now remembered. You may wear them again if you wish.
I see. Some more questions? Oh
6.
yeah, right. Yeah, I wanted to say this like in the first one. Can you tell me anything about those tattoos on my body?
He studies your body. Walking around you, he mirrors each symbol as he examines it, then returns to face you. I know them. None are by my hand.
Can you tell me about some of them?
The ones upon your back were scribed with a careful hand, and are directions for a mind that forgets itself. The symbol that lies upon your left shoulder is the mark of Torment.
Torment?
Planescape Torment! Roll credits!
It is Torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls towards you. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind has forgotten, And so you wear the rune always.
One more question, I think, right? Oh no, that's it.
Can I see what tattoos you have?
Yeah, we did that. Like,
Well,
then he
Oh,
showed
right.
what we can buy.
there was a few added.
Let's check.
Shadows. Is this a new one? No, it's not a new one.
Last incarnation?
Grants experience points when invoked. Increases regeneration rate when worn. That tattoo came from the severed arm you found in the dismembered crypt. Apparently, this tattoo tells of the experiences of one of your past incarnations. The symbols and tales are unfamiliar to you, but it seems to tell of a time when you were lost and abandoned in the streets of the Hive, barely able to make a living, robbing and stealing from others you encountered. The crimes the lost incarnation committed eventually drove him to seek shelter in the Weeping Stone catacombs, where he survived for almost a year. When worn, the tattoo seems to bring out a survival instinct in you, forcing your body to react to any damage you take and heal wounds faster. If you chose to tap into the tattoo's power, some of the memories of hiding beneath Sigil will return to you, giving you the benefit of the previous incarnation's experience. It can only do this once, but even after the tattoo is invoked, the increased regeneration rate will remain. So, EXP, and we heal quicker.
Well, then let's earn some coppers.
Money.
I'm only 100 away from getting it. I don't think anybody has anything to sell to this guy. No.
So we should seek another warehouse and sell off some of the stuff.
Yep, we could do that. We could
By the way, can you identify that dagger that you picked up earlier? Oh,
It
you already
is,
did.
Yeah. Piercing. Only not used by priests.
We're not a priest.
Marketplace. Southwestern point. Whoop, over here. Marketplace. So how is the quality being?
How's what?
Quality.
Yeah,
Okay.
like readable. So it was barely to not doable before, and now it's fine. Look here.
Oh, okay. You can already get that tattoo. He doesn't want the bone dagger. Fine. Still got the Tomb of Bone and Ash.
We don't have enough to get the other one, 1,200, right?
Yeah.
How do we make money? A lot of money.
Doing errands.
Killing people.
Killing people?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have that quest that we are supposed to kill somebody, right?
Yes. Sure. Quests.
Black Rose.
He wants a Black Rose. Rotten Realm is dead and I have to kill a Black Rose.
Questions where to find.
Finding Amaresi. Collector named Nod asked me to find his sister. Fair skin with black hair and always wore blue. Getting revenge. Killing starved dogs.
Oh wait, we ran into the starved dogs.
We did that, right? We killed 3 starved dogs. Those thugs
Yeah.
guys.
When we went into the alley of sighing whatever.
And she asked me to kill 3 of their number to avenge the death of her sisters, and I agreed. So the sisters were attacked a few blocks directly south of the mortuary.
So you have to kill starved dogs in that very area, or does any starved dog count?
I guess we just have to go to her to check that out, because maybe this will be okay in the sense of I killed 10 of them somewhere else. Is that okay?
So it was just outside of the mortuary.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Yellow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I want ice cream now.
But we don't have any.
I have ice cubes though.
Ice cream,
Wow.
ice cream.
Why would you have ice cubes? Don't do that.
For
That's
things.
like
Cold juice.
or cold water.
Cold
Yes.
anything.
Call it anything.
Cold jokes. Cold shoulders.
Oh, that's good. Hello, Nameless One.
Who's that?
You.
What?
Oh wait,
No.
so okay, you again.
Yeah, I go to someone and so you again. I just visit you. Why do I talk to you like this?
You have news for Seftai?
Yes, I found them. And penned 3 of them in the dead book. Or like some more I get actually.
The powers be not blind in the justice this day. Here you are. Pretty bit it should fetch. 'Tis worth 33 coppers at least, I'm sure. It belonged to one of me sisters, but she won't be needing it anymore.
Thanks for the heap of money.
And some experience.
Yeah.
Nice. So, is there anything else that we can do? Any quests?
Find the spell ruby. Well, I haven't had a ruby yet. Requine's Curse of Stench. It's a fat balding man who favors dressing in orange. Decanter of Endless Water. You fetch a decanter of fresh water to release it from its purse.
Weeping Stone Catacombs. Haven't we been there already? Or am I confusing it with the Dead Nation?
No, it's generally the same area, isn't it? Why am I'm being chased by something? Oh. A hive fog. Cool. Leave me alone. There's something I remembered the past over here. Which I cannot access. There's actually a portal here.
So maybe you're missing something?
Yep. I don't remember where that thing is.
You're missing the crutch. Oh, can you go to Pharaoh?
Ferret, isn't he dead?
Let's check him out.
No, don't hit me. Do I even have junk on me? Yes, okay. Thrust the junk into the object. Not place. Thrust. Am I allowed to go past you guys? Yep. Okay. All all the way down. Entrance to Farah's Court. Wonder how Anna will react to this one.
Oh no. Dad. What happened?
We can loot him.
Haha.
This, the bronze sphere, and his crutch.
What does his crutch do? Oh,
Enchanted, bat speed, weight. Not usable by mages.
so sell it off?
No, it's the key.
Oh, I see, yeah.
He always walks up here.
Yeah.
As you approach the archway, it begins to shimmer faintly. You notice that Ferod's crutch emits a similar glow. Touch the archway. Farod's vault.
Nice.
Looks pretty empty for a vault if he, well, robs all the dead
He's
people.
not done filling it up. Well, he cannot fill it up. He's dead.
Apparently.
Uh-huh.
He likes his books, apparently. Oh. 7 bandages, 3 dealer and Fred, and a jar of embalming fluid.
What was that fluid good for again?
Healing.
Oh, good.
Be right back.
Okay.
Oh, there's got a book there. Glass eye. Oh yeah, reminds me. You can take your eyeball out. Eyeball.
Mhm.
Oh, I need to identify it. This glass eye is a poor replacement for a real one. I have no.
But it has to something like it has to be something positive to it.
I can't identify it yet. Over here. Books, book. Copper. Chromatic orb. Sure. Magic missile. Bloodfly charm and blood claw, and I'm full. You can take that. You can take his head, and you can take that one. Blood clot. Nothing. Cheese!
Nice.
Cheese! This is a piece of cheese!
Oh, really?
So descriptive.
Of cheese.
Can you eat it? Or will it open a portal somewhere?
Bet it will open something.
Probably would.
How nice.
It opens a portal, my piece of cheese. I think that's everywhere. Never really...
What about the bottom? Is there nothing to discover there?
Could be something here.
Mm-hmm.
Blood clot. And I'm full. You can take that. You can take his head, and you can take Just wait until these little rings catch up to here. Did I miss any of the little books? Nope. Okay. Let's go down here. Apparently there's nothing here. This beam looks centuries old and look hard as stone. It doesn't seem to collect much, other than books. Oh, there's something here. A segmented earring.
It's a bit disappointing for a big vault where he gets the good stuff too. If this is just books, then why did you even talk about this? Think about this.
Okay, I have returned and I have burritoed myself.
Nice.
Yes.
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 A clearly portal back to Farron's court. Where?
Didn't you come from above, from the from this thing there?
Strange why it's showing here though.
Yep. Like this is where you enter, I think. Maybe you have to use the crutch.
Doesn't let me use it.
We are trapped now. Oh no. That's the thing. It's only a one-way street. We can't go back, so we are trapped now for our greediness.
No.
Can you go into the map view again? So, could it be below that it's pointing to the thing there? No, like below there, right there. I think this is where this thing is pointing to, the non-ice cone.
Oh, it was.
There you go.
Touch the
Okay.
crutch. Touch the slutty crutch.
Yes.
No.
So, we got a couple of things. This one, a glass eye, earrings, a broad sphere, we got this back, and some cheese.
Cheese.
Especially the cheese is important.
It's well worth
yes.
just for the cheese.
Just the cheese.
So, and well, we got the orb back. What do we do with this then? We use it and open a portal to the next dimension.
It's for something else.
Something.
Yes. Something.
So what should we do? Some questing, like maybe get some water for this one guy? Or find this woman, blue, wearing blue with black hair? Just look for a woman. Can't be that hard.
Of course not. Walk in a bar, I'm looking for a woman.
Yes.
Will any do? Oh,
No.
I'm picky. She's got a black hair and wearing blue. She must have the nickname Burrito. Ah, running away. Let's see. Flop house. Lady in blue is touching me.
That's not me, I'm wearing grey.
You don't have black hair.
Yes. Although having it sounds pretty cool.
Having black hair?
Yes.
I've got black hair.
Yeah.
Good for you.
See?
Looks great on you.
Point.
I can get blacker hair.
What?
I could have even blacker hair.
But?
No, no buts.
Okay.
I literally have it hanging over there.
No buts. You have what hanging there?
Hmm?
What do you have hanging there?
Black hair.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
I literally have black hair.
Blackest of hair.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's almost like a black hole, it's so black.
Wow.
Let's go get our tattoo as well.
Oh yeah, right.
Tattoo some black hair on yourself.
Hang on.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Yes, she is excited.
The Davos walks around.
Nice.
Wait, what is going on?
Right.
The hair is going on.
Oh no. Oh, okay, I see.
Never could
That's-
I couldn't see.
Okay.
Uh,
What tattoos you have? Blah 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 blah. Yes.
Such beautiful hair.
What's the lost incarnation? Check it out.
yeah,
Yes.
got it. Woo. Pop it on.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have that. Where we're going next?
To the
Lady in
blue,
Lady.
to the black hat woman.
Where?
I don't know.
We've never been in here.
You sure?
Smoldering corpse bar. Never been
Yes,
in
we.
here.
I'm sure.
Did you come to watch him burn? Wow.
Can we
Just
talk
for
to
fun.
that burning guy in the middle?
Ignis.
Ignis. Haha, that's his
Latin
name.
for flame.
Ingrid, Ingrid.
Cunning, bellowing creature twists slowly above an iron grill upon the floor of the bar. It may have once been human, but now its skin is charred beyond recognition. Streams of fire form a reef around the creature's body, and the flames lick at the few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble and run like wax down the creature's skeletal frame.
No.
Look. This thing makes no response. It writhes slowly within the flames. It lives. But it does not seem aware of anything other than the fire that surrounds it. Its skin is flame. Its heart is flame. And you know, within some shadowed corner of your memory, that this thing is dangerous.
Should we then not check it out?
Curiosity killed a cat. But you're not a cat.
Right, we're not a cat. Examine the creature.
The heat surrounding this creature is incredible. To your surprise, the iron grill the creature floats above has sagged and bent from the heat. At first you thought the heat came from the grill, but now you realize it emanates from the creature. as you watch flecks of ash drift from the writhing corpse and float slowly to the ceiling.
Okay, I guess then we can say goodbye.
That is one hot body.
It's a hot dude.
Yeah. Hottest of them all. Hey, he might have even had black hair.
Oh, hello, random lady.
Me?
Sure.
You see someone dressed as a female dustman, with a half-empty glass in her right hand. As you near her, she calls out to you. So, should I give her a dusty voice?
I don't know.
You! Over here! You notice that there's something wrong about her, and your exposure to the dustman leads you to believe that she's just too lively to be a real member of a faction.
Approach her.
Hey, Cutter, buy a lady a drink?
Should we?
One?
Sure, here are 5 coins.
That's 2.
So this one.
Many thanks, Cutter. May you find the true death. She pockets your money and looks nervously off toward the front of a bar.
Give me some answers for my drink now.
What do you want to know?
You're not really a Desmond, are you?
She looks around nervously and seems to sober right up. Why would you do say that?
Why would you do say that? Because you don't act like a Dusty and you're not offering contracts. In fact, you're taking money instead of giving it out for the corpse labor they do at the mortuary.
She stifles a squeak of terror and hasn't simply. No. I'm not a dustman. I just found these ropes in the street and I didn't have enough money to get good clothes and I heard there was a dustman thief around. But you could probably find him somewhere else in the southwest part of the hive. I saw him, but I hid from him. Please, don't hurt me.
Do you want to steal from her then? I think she could have some answers, so I'm not planning on it. You ought to know that you're not putting it off very well. Now answer some questions.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Me? I'm not shy. I just like to drink here and I'm just a person, you know?
I see. Next one.
You know.
You know.
Who's this burning corpse?
He's not a corpse. He's a crazy wizard. Ask around. They'll tell you the story.
Okay, then tell me more.
What's this place? Other patrons?
What is this place?
Aldrin Cobb's Tavern. Can't you read? You more babbed than I am.
Forget it. Tell me something else. What about the patrons?
Dunno, they're just people. I don't deal much with people. Last they buy me a drink.
I did. Well, bye.
There is someone here. Mercy Killer patron. Ebb Creeknees. Ebb Creeknees? Oh god, you see a slightly stooped old man with a full grey beard and a lion's mane of grey hair. He wears a couple of shoulder guards as armor and he keeps a helmet nearby. He smokes a pipe and carries a pouch of tobacco around his waist. He looks pretty strong, but he's a little plump and also appears to have some sort of breathing trouble. Well, now, aren't you a sight, lad? Never had I seen so many scars blanketing a fella. Like a scar cloak you're wearing. Where you been? Hanging out in a grain fresher? Oh, I'm just jesting with you, lad. No offense meant, and I hope no fuck. And I hope no offense taken. I'm Eb.
No offense, fucked. What? Greetings, Eb.
It's actually his firm. Now, I hereby tender my apologies for the unfair swearing, lad. Hope no hard feelings. Can I buy you a tankard or two, something to smooth any ruffled feathers?
Oh, why not?
That's the spirit, lad. Bide a moment. He raises his feet and heads to the bar. After a moment, he returns to his seat with a pair of tankards. Here you go, lad. Drink up. He takes a massive swallow from his own tankard, puffs out on his pipe, and says, "What can all that do for you on this fine single day?"
Questions.
Oh, well, I cover that just to look at you. I mean, you don't look like you're from around these parts, lad. You look a little too out of sorts to be a seasoned native. Ha! Woo! So, what can I help you with, lad? Do you need to know the lay of the land?
Who are you again?
I'm Ed Crickneys, third measure of the harmonium, now retired and being a tout of one's voice since I don't step up as lightly as I might these past 2 or 3 decades. Apparently I should be short of breath, I forgot. Now, lad, who be you and what trouble might you be in?
That measure of the harmonium? What's that?
Ed pops up slightly in pride and gets a semi-stern look on his face. I, third measure of the harmonium, though I haven't served a tour of duty in many a decade. Pushing a quill wasn't quite up my alley after all the fights and skirmishes I've been in, so I just bide my time keeping tabs on things down here in the hive and helping out a little where I can. And you look like someone who might need a hand. Are you in some kind of trouble, lad?
What fights and skirmishes are you been in?
He rolls his eyes. More than I can remember, lad. Well, almost more than I can remember. Leastwise, I did an all too long tour in the Blood War. An infernal muck-up war of the lives and terrors. Far too many years in the Black Centuries War. Ed begins to tick off the wars in his fingers and counts silently to himself. Then there was the Free Plains War and many others. I even took part in the Harmonium War of Liberation. Oh, towards the end there, I was also in the Signal City Watch. Some could argue that was the most dangerous of them all. The mention of the Blood War feels like a cold dagger slipping into your heart.
Tell me more about the Blood War.
Aye, the Blood War, the most dangerous family feud this side of the primordial soup. A mean-spirited mob of fiends on one side, a batch of warmonger fiends on the other. It's the war that created Spark, and they've been digging into each other ever since.
2 sets of fiends warring against each other, eh?
Aye, the tannery. Vicious killers who care for none but themselves. And the Badzizu war machine, all for law and order under the Inferno rules. The whole mess spills out into the other planes from time to time, and it's made the multi-universe a less pleasant place to live.
I see. I had some more questions.
Aye, lad, what do you want to know?
We didn't talk about this place yet, right? That was all just about him. Okay, great. What is this place?
You're in the Smoldering Corpse Bar, lad. Not a pretty place to some, but it's got its own homespun kind of charm.
Tell me about the patrons here.
Well, you got O, who claims to be a letter said of a person, some mercy killers waiting around for a criminal. Pair of Bashai on furlough from the Blood War. I give Zerai over there who's been watching you from afar. Not too unusual, mind you, and they're purity cutters. And Alyssa down there, a clueless kid whose britches seem to be just a bit too tight, if you get my meaning. If you're wanting information on the planes, talk to Condrian Ilborn over there. He knows more than most I know.
Who's the smoldering corpse there?
Him? Oh, no corpse, lad. No deader him. Near as we can tell, old Ignis is still alive inside that little roast pit. Near as we can figure, anyway. He can smell damnly awful sometimes too. Keeps you on the pipe to make sure it don't worm its way into my nose. It does.
How did he get there?
Eb takes a smoke from his pipe for a moment, as if deciding how to phrase his comment. Well now, lad, Ignis had a smattering of problems and some not slight wizardry magics to boot, and seldom do the two mix well. If you understand me, he'd like to... Well, he liked to burn things up, and he started torturing places and people, and generally making a bunch of trouble.
And?
Well, now most of this is going on in the Hive, and I'll be the first to admit that the Hive is not the first place that Harmonium goes to keep Signal's law. He looks a little shamefaced. A failing on our part, since it may be the place where our presence is most needed. So, by the lady's reckoning, there was a little street-side justice in the wizarding community. A bunch of tea leaf readers, hedge wizards, and midwife witches got together and managed to weave a spell that was kind of poetic justice. So now he sits there and burns. He's still alive, which I don't think they counted on.
I had some other question.
Aye, lad, what do you want to know?
Tell me of Sigil and his environs.
Oh, God. You don't think small, do you? If you want to know what's outside the city, go talk to Condrian Ilborn over there. He's the traveler of this place. As for the rest of it, well, I can tell you the lady, the Dabus, keys and portals, the way we keep track of time, the way the city's laid out. What is it you wanted to know?
Tell me of Sigil's time.
The way we measure time in Signal is by the brightness of the sky. See, we haven't got a sun and moon like most worlds. We just call this everlasting haze that brightens and darkens at regular cycles. What most folks call midnight, we call anti-peak. What they call noon, we call peak. See, it's based on the peak and anti-peak of the brightness. So when someone says something about 5 hours past peak, that's what they mean.
Ah, I had some other questions about Sigil.
Aye. What do you want to know of the cage?
What do you know? What do you want to know? I want to know everything. Tell me about the lady.
Well now, not many know much about her, lad, and I'm figuring even those that know more than a little don't know too much more. She's a mystery, she is, and even should you run across her, powers forbid, she's silent and deadly. She's not evil, as far as I can tell, but she keeps the dark about ourself and Sigil pretty tight. None's been able to penetrate it, and if they have, they've been mazed.
Go on.
Chances are you won't meet her unless you do something really bad. Hurting a lot of people, killing a Dabus, challenging her rule, worshipping her. She hates that, we figure, or interfering with a Dabus work, which may as well be the lady's work. If you're lucky, just the mercy killers will come for you, but if she comes, you'll be dead as soon as her shadow falls on you.
I don't know what it means with maze. I guess it means like puzzled, right?
Aye, sometimes bloods will be packed off to a place where they can't do no harm. The lady, you see, she'll take a bit of Sigil and make a little dimensional pocket out of it. A maze. She places those who have crossed her in there and lets them rot. Now, you can't escape getting mazed out once the lady sets her gaze on you, lad. She'll get you eventually, no matter how hard you try and dodge her. Be walking down an alley or about to step through a portal, or take a left turn down a street you've gone many folds before, and suddenly you're someplace you don't recognize. Now, mazes aren't escape-proof. There's always a way out of each one. A portal the lady places there. You just have to figure out where it is and how to use it.
I had some other questions.
Alright, lad, what do you want to know? Why do you want to know?
When Dabus.
Dabus. Aye, those funny floating bloods that speak in symbols? Quite a piece of work, eh? The Dabus are kind of the lady's janitors and workmen, doing exactly what she wants. Make sure Signal's running up to snuff. Patching walls, tearing down old buildings, building new ones, setting up portals, sealing off others, and on and on. They're pretty neutral, farting bunch, and you don't want to interfere with one or kill one, or you'll bring the lady's wrath down on you right quick.
Well, we've already killed one.
Well, no, we did. The thing did. And could this face be the lady?
face.
And this house be a dimension thing? Maybe. Did he tell us about the lady? I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Some other questions about Sigil. I think one more about the layout of the city. Oh yeah, and keys and portals, but we didn't know that, so I don't know. Tell me about the city's layouts. Maybe that's something interesting.
Phew, let me wet my tongue. The city floats above an infinitely tall spire. The spire, it lies on its side like a discarded wagon wheel. But there's no spokes that connect it to the spire. It's divided into 6 wards, each of them with its own function. Right now, you're in the Hive. I think the purpose of the Hive is to be the squalor to the rest of the city's grandeur. Factions, philosophical clubs, or gangs if you prefer, dividing up the running of the city between them.
Were you in a faction?
He raises his hand as if to stop you and laughs slightly. Oh, well, now, hold on, lad. I'm no has-been faction member, they say, and they're right. That once were you one of the Harmonian, you're a Harmonian for life. Where the bloods that try and make signal stays out of trouble. No rock in the spire, no folks getting too over-enthusiastic about hurting each other. Keeping the city down to a low roar. We try and keep the peace, lad, and most of the times, we do a decent job.
Yeah.
We're done.
Right. Maybe some other questions that are not about Sigil? Oh, yeah. What other places can you recommend?
Well, this is perhaps the best cape you could have wandered into from the start. Judging by your tattoos, you might be partial to having designs on your body. In which case, it's a tattoo saloon a little spar away from here. You want to stay away from the alley of dangerous angles if you can. Ignis torched that place not long ago, and ever since a bunch of bloodbuds have set up a kip in that stretch of desert.
Bye-bye. Who was the guy he told us to talk to?
I'm not too sure.
If I see that, I remember.
Wait, are those gargoyles or anything like that?
Looks like it.
Ooh, look at that. Pixelated if I zoom in. Or zoom right out.
How long do you want to go?
Yeah. It's 11 PM for Aggie.
Yeah, I'm a sleepy burrito.
Like, there's a meeting happening.
So we'll go one more. Now this is a special one. This guy, if we do it right, will join us. The man before...
Also,
Whoa.
I was wondering if Ab was about to join our party because he said,
Yeah.
"Do you need a hand?"
And he sounded very like open to things, so yeah. Well then, let's focus.
The man
Go.
before you is old. His dry yellow skin has the scars of one who has traveled everywhere and never rested long at any one place. His pinched face is inhumanely angular, and his ears sweep out from his skull, tapering to points. He wears a loose-fitting orange tunic, and a strange shimmering blade is stripped across his back. The blade looks to be a 2-pronged glaive, made of some metal, whose surface swirls like a film of oil in a pond.
What is a glaive? Greetings.
The man turns to you, his eyes like polished coal. He stares through you, and for a moment you wonder if he might be blind. The weapon suddenly turns a dead, flat black, mirroring the man's eyes.
Are you alright?
He says nothing for a moment, merely searches your face with his eyes. Hail, traveler. His voice is quiet and somber, like a wind whispering through the branches of a giant tree.
Hail.
The man meets your gaze, his eyes burrowing into yours. His weapon drains of its black color, resuming its shimmering you noticed before you spoke to him. Your eyes have the weight of one who has traveled far to be in this place.
You could say that.
I am known as Dakon. The emphasis he places on the word known strikes you as odd, yet familiar at the same time. You are not known to me.
Should we play the direct and truthful route about interesting him in that we do this? Or should we return his addressing of you are not known to me, so in the sense of we get to know each other now?
Hard to say. Well,
Intriguing.
the tattoo on our back says do not reveal your identity. But maybe if we go for the true route, he will join our party.
I think that should be the case. Just responding. What?
One, then.
Yeah. I do not know myself.
That is for the best. In knowing yourself, there would be little in the plains left worth knowing. He falls silent for a moment, still studying you with his cold black eyes. I would know why you have come to the city.
I'm looking for answers. I have many questions.
Speak your questions, I will hear you.
You seem to have a special emphasis on knowing. What do you mean?
All things, whether structure or flesh, their existence is defined by their knowing of themselves.
And if a man does not know himself?
When a mind does not know itself, it is flawed. When a mind is flawed, the man is flawed. When a man is flawed, that which he touches is flawed. It is said that when a flawed man sees, his hands make broken.
Do you know yourself?
He falls silent. His cold black eyes take on the same distance that you noticed when you first spoke.
Uh-oh.
Should we back off?
I don't think he ever becomes violent, but you can lose him if you go the wrong way.
Right. I don't know if pushing this is the right direction. I think his falling back to how he was when we met him means we went the wrong way, so insisting on going this way might be bad.
It could also just be a matter of that he's thinking about it. Do you know yourself?
Oh boy. Iggy,
Yes,
do you know yourself?
I would like to think that I do.
Should we ask him about that?
Very personal question.
It's a very vague question. And he just said that only someone who was like with flaw. But it's not a thing that he like. I can admit that I am flawed, and that could be a positive thing because you can improve. Then let's just go this way. I ask again. Do you know yourself?
Yes.
When Dagon speaks again, his voice has changed. His words echo like a great stone dropped into a chasm. It looks like he's forcing the words from his chest. It is not my will that you know this.
I think we should not insist. What do you think?
Looks like he's forcing the words. Yeah, I don't know. Well then, let's step back. Never mind. I had some other questions.
Speak your questions. I will hear you.
What is this blade you have?
It is a crash blade. It is an object that lets others know the rank of the wielder.
What rank does it signify?
The blade is a symbol carried by the Seraph. A Seraph is one who knows the words of Zeraphmon. And knowing the words of Zeraphmon, they know themselves.
So, he answered the question.
So, we go for one?
Yeah, let's question that. Zeraphmon?
Zeraphmon founded our race. He knew the Githzerai before they knew themselves. To find the people, he gave them one mind.
I had some other questions.
I will hear you.
One, maybe?
Yeah, your features are unfamiliar to me. What are you?
A Githzerai.
Question mark. Just repeat against the right.
A Githzerai is one of the people.
One of the people.
One of us. A Githzerai.
Yes, but what are they exactly?
One little people.
Dakon is silent for a moment and speaks. Our history does not need to be made known to you. You would bleed to death on Time's blade before I recited a fraction of the histories of our people.
I don't need to know your histories, but I would know. But I wouldn't know of your people as they are now.
He's silent for a moment. Know this and accept it as an answer. We are the people who make our home upon the shifting plane of limbo. With a deft motion, Dakon slips the blade from his back and holds it before him.
Wait.
There. We mold the matter of limbo of our minds. We forge cities with our thoughts. As you watch, a series of rippling waves of metal begin to roll forth from the center of the blade. The pitch and crest of the waves match the inflections in Dakon's voice. In its chaos we dwell, with only our knowing to preserve us. We are the Githzerai.
Asking about the blade is stupid, right? Because we just had that. Had some other questions? I think one. Right. Can you tell me about the city?
It is known by the name Sigil. Among the people, it is known as the city that does not know itself.
Huh. Are we done? I don't know. I think we are running in circles. Yeah, sure. What does that mean?
The city exists, but it does not know itself. And not knowing itself, its existence is flawed.
You speak as if the city is alive.
It may not be aware and know itself in the sense that you or I might know ourselves, but it lives, it grows, changes, and touches the minds of all that live here.
Well, should we try to go the route of the blade again and try something different?
Why not going for one?
Sure, why did you say the city doesn't know itself?
The city exists in opposition to itself. It has set itself apart from the planes, yet it seeks to be everywhere at once. Its walls are doors, yet it keeps those doors locked. Such an existence tells of a thing that does not know itself, and not knowing itself, it is flawed.
3 or 4. What do you think?
Hang on, I need to understand this first. If the city is not flawed, a thing does not need to be ordered and have purpose to know itself. Well, you didn't even know what knowing itself means, so how could you argue that? What if the city is not flawed and you just do not know the reason for its contradictions? There is order in everything. Perhaps there's an underlying pattern that you cannot perceive. Haha.
Okay, actually 4 sounds like you're insulting him.
Yeah, it sounds like you put yourself over something that you even don't understand. So let's go with 3. What if the city is not flawed? A thing does not need to be ordered and have purpose to know itself. What if these contradictions are strengths that you cannot see?
To your question, a question. What if the city is flawed and you see its contradictions all around you?
Oh boy. Yeah, okay. To your question, a question. You claim the city's existence is flawed. You have accepted this rather than explore the possibility that something greater may exist. That suggests you are flawed, and that you do not search for knowledge, but only for a convenient answer.
Dakon falls silent. There is no knowing the answer to the questions we have asked, yet the city exists. That is all.
Yet I would maintain that we know ourselves by the questions we ask and the ones we do not. If we cease asking questions and accept only what we can perceive, we get interrupted.
Then we will cease to know ourselves. Akon's voice has changed slightly, becomes heavier. Such words have been spoken before. I have heard them and know them.
Where have you heard them?
The words are mine. Once I knew them and knew their meaning. I had forgotten them until you spoke. Dakon's gaze travels through you, and his blade stops shimmering, bleeding all color until it is translucent. There is a moment of silence, then Dakon looks up at you. I would travel your path with you.
You are old. No, I accept an extra blade would be welcome. Nice.
Your path is mine. Strangely enough, his voice seems distant, and it echoes as if he was speaking from across a great distance.
Okay. Very well, let's go.
That's it.
He's
Nice.
what, a melee guy, warrior?
He's
Yeah, he has strength.
Fighter and mage.
Yep, multi-class.
So the next time we find a blade that we cannot use, maybe he can use it. Oh, wait, that's already good.
2 to 9 plus to 1 armor. And this blade gets stronger when he gets stronger.
Cool.
So every time he levels up, its color will change. Additional bonuses will be added. So on and so forth.
So we are a mage, we have a thief, and now we have some sort of a, knight.
Whispering Flask.
A mix of, paladin.
The Unknown Circle of Zerafmon. Dakon seems to use the text as a means of focusing his spell casting abilities, for he pores over the tablet occasionally, memorizing the words. So that's his spell book.
So, well, we had a few spells that were a scroll, so we could teach them to him, maybe?
Let's go on. Reign of Anger, Scripture of Steel, Submerge the Will, and Vilcro's Eye. So
Spoopy.
blindness. Eye for blindness. Will. A protection from attacks from all directions. Steel. Grants +1 hit and +1 to saving throws. Anger. Summons a magical missile that strikes its target unearly for 3 to 6 points of damage with no saving throw possible, so it'll always hit. In addition, the caster gains 1 extra missile every 2 levels for a total of 5.
Neat.
Power of 1. The spell increases the target's strength score by a certain number of points, or tenths of points above 18, which will still be qualified by a race or class restrictions. And that's how much it grants. Interesting music in the background going on there.
Yeah, I was wondering about it. So, do you want to save here and we'll call it a day?
Yep. You know, 4 people are party.
What's actually the maximum number for your party?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
But there's more than 6 in the game. So you choose who
Can
you
you
want to.
kick people out?
Yes. When you do that, they just go back to like the original place you found them. For him, it would be in this bar.
What would happen if you talk to them afterwards, I wonder?
They would just ask, "Do you need me?"
Damn. Okay.
What is going on here?
It's like, "Do you want me?" Oh, I'm not allowed to have that.
Oh,
Why not?
Question marks are bad.
It won't let me do any symbols. I don't think it will. Oh no, it let me do that one. So there we go.
Okay, that's fine,
There it is.
apparently.
Do you want me? I have no idea if anyone is actually still here.
Me neither.
I'm not here.
It's only me.
I am.
So much has happened.
Hmm.
We got the orb, we got new items. Eggy is no longer Eggy, but she's everything else. I grew new hair. All kinds
Yeah,
of stuff.
you're an emo now.
You're beautiful.
Oh god. An emo elf, here we go. No one in chat said anything, so I guess nobody's here. So sad.
Oh.
But I'll still do the outro just in case somebody watches afterwards. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next stream. With this, and that. And
everything else.
And a mysterious Eggy. Let's not forget Eggybot. See you next time. Bye. I can't slide for some reason. I'm a feet, my everything.